Space comes at a premium in Sea Point. So it requires a smart brand of design to take a one-bedroom studio flat and turn it into a holiday apartment, which comfortably sleeps four and maximizes the view.
This is completely different to what we're used to seeing from you on Top Billing.
It really is quite non-traditional from our normal style, which is dark and dramatic. Having said that, the client brief here, Jade, was to take the space, and it was only 80 square meters, and create a sort of a holiday apartment, but with 2 bedrooms, ensuite bathroom, and with the accommodation that we had to play with here. So what we did is we actually broke all the walls down, and we reconfigured the whole ceiling layout, we rebuilt the walls, we kept the finishes all very neutral and incorporated a light sort of washed oak floor and a lovely Casamance wallpaper, which gives it a slightly different dimensional feel in the entrance hall.
And I love this entrance piece, it's beautiful.
Yes, and it is an entrance piece. It's in the entrance hall, although it's part of the rest of the apartment. We've had to look at sort of incorporating it in a way to try and add sort of interest, but not detract. So we've created this Asian-style screen print mirror, and then we've custom-made the entrance hall unit. We've put a couple of aubergine, a couple of pieces of coral, and some marble, just to give it that point of interest.
What did you hope to achieve with the kitchen?
Well, because it's a compromising space, I don't really always want it to look like a kitchen. I want it to be part of the living space, and we've integrated all the appliances as we do in most homes because they're open planned environments. So we don't want it to read as a kitchen, but we also want it to read as part of the furnishings. And as you'll see in the space, we don't have a dining room, so we've actually incorporated the oak lower sectional server and put dining room chairs around that to create that dining room environment.
Helping to break up the space are 3 different elevations, from the dining level in wood to the repurposed stone at counter height and the suspended lights at eye level, creating a sense of room vertically.
And you've also added this focal point, which I recognize from your previous apartment.
It is. It's Corne Extian, a local-based artist. It just gives a great grounding. It's also bringing in the nautical blues, so it just complements the space.
And it's also the one and only art piece in here.
It is, funny enough.
So it had to be spectacular.
Exactly.
And you've managed to fit a giant couch and TV in here.
It is. It's, once again, compromising space, but we've sectionalized the spaces, and we've done that effectively with the bulkheads. So with the bulkheads, we've actually partitioned the space. So we've sectionalized the lounge, the dining room, and the entrance hall. And we've tried to embellish with a lot of different features. For instance, the TV unit we've customized. We've attached it to the wall to open up the space. And we've embellished with things like the bronze table, the Murano glass, and the freestanding lamp.
Colours used in the broader decor are brought together in the geometric carpet. Positioning the couch against the sliding door duplicates the space as part of the indoors and outdoors.
This is such a great balcony. I love this outdoor furniture.
It's fantastic, and it's completely weatherproof. Considering this is Cape Town, your all-weather environments, it's sun and weatherproof, doesn't make a difference. We've also installed some great sort of planters to partition the balcony and give it a little bit more softening. I've also added great sun awnings, and they're also weatherproof. They've got little sensors on it, so the minute this wind picks up, which we have here in Cape Town, they retract automatically, which is a great feature. And then the braai, which is great for entertaining purposes outside. If the client has some mates or whichever, they can all come outside and get a great sort of social environment, not all compromised in a small space inside.
The client wanted this neat lock-up and go to have the spoiling feel of a luxury hotel, whichever of the 2 bedrooms you're in.
So even the spare bedroom opens up onto the balcony.
Yes, Jade, we tried to bring in the outside in because it's such a compromised space, and we managed to fit in a queen-size bed. We've also added customized bedside tables and lifted from the floor and fixed it to the wall for more moving space.
You've also mixed a couple of different textures with one another.
We've used a very simple palette, so we've incorporated a nice fluffy throw, a couple of reflective fabrics here and there, and then we also try a little bit of masculinity sort of appeal with the studs on the bed as well.
You know what's really impressive is usually with a 2-bedroom apartment in an 80 square meter apartment, you have to share a bathroom, and here you've managed to fit in 2 ensuites. It's basically unheard of in Sea Point.
Correct, it is, and that's been one of the main challenges in this apartment, is trying to utilize the space and maximize it so that we can achieve that objective.
The master bedroom incorporates the bathroom and shower into one open area. Leighton has made this feel like a choice, not a necessity.
This room feels really big.
Well, Jade, this was actually the most challenging room in the apartment because of this curved wall.
So how did you overcome or tackle this challenge?
Curved walls in any home or apartments are so challenging because how do you furnish a curved environment? So what we did here is we had to incorporate this sort of bed, but custom make it to accommodate the curve. And believe it or not, this is a king-size extra-length bed, which you find in most huge styled apartments.
We also added a custom-made desk to fit with the wall, and also it doesn't take up a lot of space.
And we've also got a double vanity. So you can see compromised space, but we've managed to incorporate all these things. And how we've done that is we've customized each piece of this furniture. So we've attached them to the wall and we've opened it up so that it's more sort of movability.
This smart use of interior room is accentuated by a deep balcony, turning a one-bedroom studio into a spacious party pad with a magnificent view.
Leighton, thank you so much for showing us the secret to smart apartment living. This is incredible.
You're so
Cheers.
welcome. Cheers.
Cheers, Erica.
Erica.
Job well done.
It's a case of expectations met and surpassed.